What's up, everyone? Sean CountBlagorath here with an album review, this time of the 2012 self-release of Down 4 Part 1, the Purple EP by Down. If you're not familiar with Down, they are a southern sludge blues metal band that have been around since the early 90s, which features a pretty much all-star lineup of some amazing musicians, including one of my favorite sludge guitarists slash vocalists ever, Kirk Weinstead. I'm a big Crowbar fan. I'm a big Kingdom of Sorrow fan. I love Pantera, so obviously I'm a big fan of Phil. And I've just loved everything Down has put out, and I feel like they've gotten better through each album, which is something that's very hard to find in bands that have been going as long as they have. Down 3 was my favorite, obviously. I just felt like the songwriting on that was absolutely superb and just made the other albums not so much seem subpar, but just kind of fall short on the replayability, where Down 3, you could listen to it all the time, which I've done many times. And with this EP, I find that they have brought back the replayability, but without the feeling of making the other albums seem outdated, which is kind of what Down 3 felt like to me. To me, it felt like it made the other Down albums almost obsolete, because I didn't really go back to Down 1 and 2 before this. With 3, it was just kind of like I listened to it all the time and nothing else. I have a feeling Down 4 is going to kind of be the same way with me. This album I've listened to probably a good 10-15 times since it was put up for stream on Billboard's website. Link will be in the description to that so you can give it a listen. To me, this is the best blend of southern metal and blues and sludge and all these amazing, really heavy, doomy genres just combined into making this really bluesy, organic sounding slab of metal. When it comes to the songwriting on this, it's just absolutely perfect. I have never heard Down at this level of songwriting. A lot of people wouldn't really notice that much of a difference, but to me it feels like it's much more organic and that they sat down together, not so much just wrote them, but kind of jammed it out and then just kind of dissected what they jammed out. It just has a feeling of they set up a room mic and this is what happened. And that is really, really good to hear, because I don't like music that just feels really mechanical, very synthetic. This sounds very natural, very real, very organic, very good. The guitar tone is just absolutely perfect, heavily distorted, just very crunchy, very loud. The solos on here are just really good. They're not used that often, but the one that's on this work is Timeless. As soon as when I heard that solo, my actual reaction to it, I'm not even kidding, was, yes! It is that awesome. Like, it's very rare for a solo to do that to me. It just gave me chills as soon as I heard it, and just every part of me was just absorbed into that solo. The bass work is just absolutely perfect. There's a little bit of distortion to it, but nothing to the point where it just sounds clunky and really heavy, like not even heavy, but just really sloppy. It just sounds very good, very precise, yet very distorted, and adds a new element of haziness to the already hazy mix of just really heavy guitars that are just ridiculously distorted, and the bass is very distorted too, and I love that. Drum wise, it's what you expect from Down. Nothing over the top, but very, very good, very well played. And what I'm loving about the drums is they're just so infectiously catchy. Like, Witch Tripper is just so awesome. I mean, even the song Levitation, Open Coffins, and Misfortune Teller, those songs are just infectious. You will listen to them over and over again, and the more you listen to them, the more you absorb it, the longer it's stuck in your head, and the more you want to listen to it again It's just a vicious cycle of you listen to it once, it'll be playing in your head, and to get it out of your head, you listen to it again, but it doesn't work. And that is a great thing because, once again, it shows replayability. Now, with the vocals, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Phil sounds amazing when sober. Ever since he's sobered up, he has been just leagues above what he once was. And Down 3 was a testament to that. I just think his vocal performance on that was probably the best he's ever done. And he's continuing that trend on here. It sounds like Down 3 vocal-wise, and lyrically just very well written. The vocal melodies are just ridiculously catchy, and the lyrics just kind of fit into that catchiness. They're not lyrics that you will pick up on instantly like that, just kind of as you listen to it more and more, the more you will pick up, and you'll find yourself singing along and listening to them. And I really love how Phil's lyrics, especially in Down, really tell a very passionate tale of struggle and pretty much triumph, at least through the last record. And kind of feels like with that, with this. This is just a really, really awesome album. You can get it on Amazon, which I'm going to be ordering very soon. It's like $8 or something on there. It's a physical copy. Definitely pay the $8 to have a CD. Digital sucks. Don't go for that. Go for the physical format. Get the CD. It's $8. I'm going to be ordering it very soon. I'm probably going to go back to listening to this EP now that I'm done with this review. This is just an amazing EP, and I'm going to be honest, the best EP I've heard this year. For a score, I'm going to give this a solid 9.5 out of 10. I'm looking forward to the next, I want to say it's 2 or 3 EPs there to follow this, so yeah, looking forward to that, and definitely check this out. Link will be in the description where you can listen to this, and definitely do so. You'll be glad you did. 9.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and as always, keep it metal.